So please don't talk tough on my phone. That smoke, you don't want it. And if you show up at my door, my job.
Hey man, we are only 3 weeks into 2026 and some of you guys are already losing your minds. I don't know if it's the snowstorm that's coming this weekend, but whatever it is, looks like it's making everybody get on bad timing. Now, let's give credit to Jim Jones. The man knows how to go viral. Whether it's him telling stories that are true or lies, something about him just makes people want to go crazy. Y'all remember last year when Jim Jones made the claim that not only was he a better rapper than Nas, but he also had more hit records than him.
And I take nothing away from them, but they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. No, me, Jim Jones. No diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones. Check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. You heard? And if you want to go to the billboard entries, pull up Nas billboard entries, then pull up my billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two. What I'm trying to tell you is
I want to go there. I want to go down the line now, because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
let's go statistically.
It feels great.
No, but I want to go statistically, because when people be like,
I feel the same way. We all feel the same way.
Well, this year, Jim Jones is back again with another claim about another artist. This time, it's Kid Cudi. Jim Jones went on the podcast and he took credit for Kid Cudi's success. He says, yo, when I remixed his song Day and Night, that's the reason why people know Kid Cudi today. Here's what he said.
I didn't know you remixed some of them songs. We don't want to radio. I'm like, this nigga remixed this right here. Night and, what it was, Day and Night? Day and Night.
That was one of the biggest.
Nigga, you remixed that shit. I didn't know that shit.
That's how y'all know Kid Cudi. You would have never known Kid Cudi if I didn't remix the record in New York City. I made that the biggest record in New York City. It wasn't Kid Cudi. Nobody knew who Kid Cudi was. Kid Cudi became about because he had video directors that I wanted them to do a video, and I asked them to show me a video they did before. And they showed me this kid on top of a roof with a record called Day and Night. Right. He worked in a store under the label. There's nobody. I was like, oh, yo, did this? I said, I like the record. Get the beat of the record, I want to do a remix. If you give me the beat of the record, I'll let y'all shoot my video. These kids was trying to shoot a video for free for me. Oh. Like, I got the beat. I told them they went crazy, you want to do it. I got the beat. I shot the video to the beat, and I never even put the shit out. They put it up on YouTube, they ripped it off of YouTube, and it became the biggest record in New York City. And that's how Kid Cudi became an artist. They ended up giving him a big deal off of Jim Jones' back. If I'm lying, I'm fine.
Nah, nigga, we ain't know none of that.
We born to die.
Now, even DJ Vlad got into the action. Vlad tweeted saying, yo, people are roasting Jim Jones for saying he's the reason Kid Cudi blew up, but he's absolutely right. Nobody knew who Cudi was until Jim Jones did the Day and Night remix. Keep in mind, this was coming off the heels of Ballin', biggest song ever. I remember hanging out in the studio with Cudi and Plain Pat when Cudi told us that Jim tried to press him to sign over the song to him, which ultimately didn't happen. Well, this morning, Kid Cudi woke up on bad timing and he wanted to address the rumors once and for all. Cudi basically told Jim Jones, bro, fuck out of here. My record was already hot and moving. You just happened to jump on it. Here's what he said.
Oh, man. So, starting my day and, you know, I see something online that I have to address, right? So Jim Jones, first off, we love Jim Jones, right? Like, I grew up on Jimmy, like, he's the homie. I met him when I was coming up. He was cool, right? Jimmy, I'm gonna address you directly, my nigga. You talking about how you are responsible for my success is a lie. You need to stop lying to people. You get on your little podcast and you start gossiping and talking shit, and everybody on your podcast don't know the truth. So they're all agreeing with you. But if you look under the comments under that post, you'll see people are letting you know what time it is. You know, this is part one. I got more to say. Day and Night was already a hit record before you touched it, my nigga. I put it on my MySpace. It blew up. Okay? I had an entire mixtape. I was on my way. Motown was courting me. Kanye wanted to sign me. All because of Day and Night, because I put it on my MySpace and it blew up, my nigga. It blew up. I can promise you that Sylvia Rhone did not listen to your remix and say she wanted to sign me. That is not why I have a record deal, bro. Nothing you're talking about is the truth. How do you think I had a music video? I was shooting a music video I was already on. You saw a hit record and jumped on it, my nigga. Like, you didn't make me, man. You didn't make me. So, like, you got to stop telling these tales, my nigga. Like, you got to stop. I want to shout out everybody that's been in the comments letting this nigga know what the truth is, you know. But it's crazy how people just be trying to, like, take credit for my success. You know what I mean? Like, it's wild, you know? Like, and I like Jimmy, man. It kind of breaks my heart to hear him on here trying to take credit for something that he's not a part of. You know what I mean? You jumped on my shit. I didn't ask you to do that. You know? And granted, they played it on Hot 97 every day, and it was a thing on Hot 97 on the radio. But I was an international artist from jump. Like, I had the world, my nigga. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. But I'm going to address this now. You know what I'm saying? Like, no more tales, my nigga. You ain't had nothing to do with this. So, yeah, man. Just wanted to address that. You know, I just know that, like, niggas is trying to erase history. You know what I mean? Niggas is trying to rewrite history. You know? And I'm alive and well, and I'm around to address it. This Jimmy talking about how he's responsible for my success. This comes up every couple years. He's always talking about it, and I've been ignoring it. And now finally, I'm gonna say something. You know, because you're not about to be out here trying to, like, take credit for something that you had nothing to do with. You know, so yeah. Just wanted to address that, y'all. Peace and love.
Now, the man wasn't lying. Jim Jones has done many interviews on different platforms, taking credit for basically giving Cudi his career.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I gave your kid Cudi. Nobody said thank you. Ungrateful.
On that remix, I never knew who he was until you jumped on the remix, the Late at Night.
Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Man, Kid Cudi was a nobody. You want to know how Kid Cudi got born? I'll tell everybody the story. Kid Cudi was nobody. He worked in the fucking store under Koch Records. I was signed to Koch Records. I didn't even know Kid Cudi worked down there. Lisa Brunson's nephew at the time was doing some work for me in my studio and shit. He's like, yo, I manage these video directors. I want them to shoot a video for you and shit like that. I'm like, show me their videos. He showed me a video. Ended up being a Kid Cudi video they shot for free for him. He on top of the roof. Looking crazy. They like, oh, this the kid that work inside the fucking rock and roll store on the Koch. They just did it for him. And I was like, give me the record and I'll let you shoot me a video.
Sing Day and Night.
Kid Cudi.
You know how he got it started?
No.
Dudes wanted to direct the video for me at the time. So they came to my studio, played the video they directed. The video they directed was Day and Night with Kid Cudi. And I'm like, I'll let y'all do the video if you'll tell this kid, give me his beat so I could do the remix, so I could remix his record. Somebody ripped it off the internet from Hot 97 and they started playing it at Hot 97 and that's how Kid Cudi ended up getting this deal and they cut me out the deal. He was a nobody. He wasn't even thinking about a deal. He just was working on his craft and he was working in a rock and roll store. He always was, I used to see him all the time, always wear slim jeans. He worked under Koch. That's the craziest thing. That was the...
Personally, from what it looks like, this might be a regional thing. A lot of people already knew about Kid Cudi way before Jim Jones did the remix to Day and Night. But to his credit, Jim Jones did help boost the popularity of the song, specifically in New York City, because Hot 97 was playing that record so many times. I used to go to school in the morning at 6 a.m. The record would play on Hot 97. Then I'd be going back home at 2 p.m. and the record still would be playing on Hot 97. So I think it's fair to give Jim Jones credit for making the song popular, especially in the mainstream. But as far as taking credit for basically giving Kid Cudi his career, I don't think so. If anything, Jim Jones being on the remix only helped to accelerate where Kid Cudi would end up eventually. A lot of people in other regions of the country had no clue Jim Jones even hopped on the remix. It's almost similar to Drake hopping on Versace remix with the Migos. Even though the Migos already had local popularity and was already destined to go crazy, Drake hopping on the remix of their record only helped to accelerate where they would be. So when it comes to Day and Night, you guys gotta remember, there's a lot of people outside of hip-hop that was already bumping Kid Cudi, specifically white kids and also kids out in the Midwest. But you guys get in the comments below, do you guys think Jim Jones deserves credit for giving Kid Cudi his career? And when you guys heard Kid Cudi's record Day and Night, did you guys hear the remix or the original version? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.